Hey guys. So, just so you know, I am babysitting my daughter right now, working from home, so she might join us on this call. And if you hear some cartoons in the background, you know why. Um, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I wanted to hold this meeting and make sure we could answer any questions and do some introduction. I'll try and keep her in line, try and keep the feet out of my face while we do this, though. Um, but anyway, are you guys able to hear me? I guess I should make sure that's see and hear me. Thumbs up in the chat. Okay, good. Perfect. Um, so first of all, I like to do this meeting. Some of you are new, some of you are existing with some questions. So what I like to do is if you have specific questions, please use the Q&A feature in Zoom and go ahead and throw your questions there so that after I'm done, I can go look at those Q&As and just go through and start answering your questions. So if you don't mind putting your questions there, don't use the chat, use the Q&A feature. It just makes it way easier for me to scroll through and see the questions like that. What I like to do is just start off by explaining what ShineOn is, because if you're coming in one channel, you're going to hear about a whole bunch of stuff that might not apply to you. So I just want you to understand what everything is, so you understand when we're having these conversations what we mean when we say platform or app or things like that. Um, so in its essence, ShineOn is a fulfillment manufacturing facility. And what we manufacture is customized and personalized jewelry. What we've also done is gone ahead and built the technology side to have a Shopify app where you can add our app to your Shopify store and then publish products to your store and make sales. And then we do your fulfillment. We've also created the ShineOn platform, which allows customers to or sellers to create products and post them onto shineon.com and get an individual link for their product that then they can go act as an affiliate marketer and drive traffic to those products, making commissions from their sales. So two very different methods. One, you own the entire process on Shopify, and when we see an order, we charge you the base cost and go create your order. And then there's the platform, which you create products. We take care of all the processing and everything, and then pay you a commission on the end. So there's two different ways of doing this. And then there's some other random you can do the Etsy, but that's all. The two main avenues are going to be your Shopify app and your ShineOn platform. So when you hear those two, try and recognize the difference between them. Because like we just released the upsell feature, it's only on the platform, not on the app. So when you see that, we see a lot of people going, "Oh, I don't see it over here." It's not for the app; it's only platform. So do understand there are differences between the two. There are limitations between the two. So which one you're on is going to decide, kind of what we're able to do and what we're able to offer for you. Um, but anyway, as I said, we allow you to, have either the app or the platform. You guys drive traffic, create sales. We do all of your fulfillment. We recognize the order, we take it, we create it, and then we ship it out for you and provide the shipping information. Can you sit up? Sorry. So what I want to do is see if I'm just going to go ahead and yes, Daniel Hall, Father-Daughter Day. So Daniel asked about the earrings that we're doing as an upsell. And in case you missed that, what we launched yesterday is the post-purchase upsell. What this does is it actually doesn't affect you guys in any way. You should not be doing anything different with how you normally do stuff. What you're going to see is people go and they're going to go and see your product in a Facebook ad, go to the platform, they're going to make a purchase. They're going to get all the way through the checkout, right? And they hit complete purchase, And what happens is, boom, they get popped up. And rather than going to a thank you page, they go, "Hey, did you know we have these earrings? We'll give them to you 50% off if you want to add them to your order." And they can click yes and add it for $15. What you're going to see is a profit of $10. We're going to take 5 of that to fulfill it and do all of that. but it doesn't affect your system in any way. It's just an addition added on the end. Um, so what Daniel's asking is, are those going to be added as a regular product? And the answer right now is no. Um, what we want to do is, we have a lot of products that we want to bring you. And in order for it to be a normal product, it has to meet certain um, viability areas. And a lot of that comes down to what you guys are able to sell for. We don't want to give you a product that you guys have to sell at 10, 15, $20 because there's not enough margins in there for us both to make money. So a product like these earrings doesn't work as a standalone product. It does work as an upsell because we're not having we're able to keep that base cost at $5, where if we make a standalone product, it's going to have to go up to like $10, and then there's no room. So when we bring you a standalone product, we basically need to be able to sell it for about $40 or above. That way we can generally make the margins work for everybody. So that's where we found a lot of these products that don't meet that. And what we've gone and done is built this upsell ability so that we can take these great products and bring them in a different way so that we can all still make money on them. So I hope that explains why that won't be a standalone product, at least at this point for the foreseeable future. Um, so I hope that makes sense. Um, all right. Someone asked if we are bringing the upsell feature to the Shopify app sometime later. Here's the deal with you running a Shopify store and the deal with us running a platform. We own our checkout process. First of all, we have Shopify Plus, which gives us the ability to edit our checkout process. And then we are paying a lot of money for the app that we use to provide these post-purchase upsells. When you run your Shopify store, you own your checkout process, not us. So we can't go in and edit your checkout process. So we don't have a way to currently bring the entire feature over to you. There's a possibility that you could go and pay the $400 a month for the checkout feature. You'd probably have to be on Shopify Plus, which again is really expensive. There's a lot of things. We are working on ways, and we're trying to work with a different app that's on the lower price point because $400 a month for an app for most sellers is too much. We're trying to find a way in a partnership with another app to be able to provide you the ability to do post-purchase upsells or even product upsells in general. A lot of it comes down to how we ingest orders coming from Shopify. And the fact is, this is going to create a second line item, which means we view that as two orders. They're going to get split up. They're going to get sent out separately. You're going to get charged for each one. The current system doesn't work for us to bring upsells to Shopify. So we are working to build a system that will allow us to, because trust me, we see the need. Unfortunately, we had the platform side ready to go, so we launched it. That being said, figuring out how to bring it to the app is one of my highest priorities. So we are actively vetting ways in which we can do this. So yes, we're trying it. I don't have a timeline. So Daniel asked, he's been calling. That phone number is not for you. That phone number is for people making purchases on ShineOn.com. That customer, we do not offer seller support over the phone. My agents that the agents that you need your cup. Let me get your cup. The agents that are on the phone are not equipped to deal with your questions. The agents on the phone are there to deal with people that are trying to purchase products. So they're not going to be able to answer your call, and they're not going to be able to. They're not going to pick up your call. We built our phone system to filter out your phone calls and get you just to leave a voicemail, so we can create tickets and respond to you. Our customer service agents aren't that are on the phone aren't there for you. That being said, if you want to ask your question here, this is the perfect time for me to be able to answer that question. So throw it in this if you haven't already, Daniel, and I will do my best to answer it for you. There's your water. All right, let me keep going here. Aaron asked about connecting his own domain to the ShineOn platform. So currently, well, no, right now we do not have a way for you to connect a custom domain to the ShineOn platform and do like a redirect or whatever. We currently don't have that. The way the platform is going to work is you're going to publish a product and you're going to get a link, and you're going to use that link to drive traffic. We don't have the ability for a custom domain. If you're looking for a custom domain, that's where we say go to Shopify and you can get your own store and run with all that. He also has a question about a customer being able to send in a custom message. So kind of like a gift message. And the answer currently is no. There is no gift message feature. It is on our roadmap to build in a gift message feature so that a customer could write, hey, Susie, thanks for being a good best friend, love Karen. 100% it is on our roadmap of a feature to bring out. That being said, we have to figure out how it works. We have to justify the cost of it. We have a lot of projects that we want to bring. Most of them are built beyond, based on budgets and things like that. So we hope to get to this at some point this year. Gail asked about the upsells appearing on every post-purchase. The way we are doing, and let me just explain, what we're doing with post-purchase currently is kind of what I call beta stage, which means we're fully in a testing stage. So what we did was we took one product, which is these cubic zirconium earrings, and we put it as a post-purchase on every single product on the platform, because we need to go and start collecting data and see what products does it convert on the highest, what products does it convert on the lowest, and see what the take rate is. Maybe on Love Knot, these earrings sell 50 times better than they do on a dog tag. We don't know that yet, so we are testing. What the plan is to run this for a couple weeks, gather the data we need, and then we are bringing in a full catalog of upsell products so we can look at what types of products match best with what other types of products. Graphic jewelry might get a polishing cloth rather than earrings because it doesn't make sense for the earrings. We're looking at, bracelets and earrings might not make sense. Maybe necklaces and earrings make sense, but bracelets and something else makes more sense. So we just have to test all of this. At the current moment, every product on the platform is getting the earring upsell. The goal will be come Mother's Day to have a full variety of upsells across all the different products based on what's converting the highest. So you guys are just making more and more money without having to do anything. Someone again asked about the platform. Instead of Shopify, no, you can't choose your domain name on the platform. So Francis is using a specific theme. What's it called? Supply theme. So here's what I want to say about Shopify themes. We do our best to support the most popular themes out there. When you get to some of these other themes, it's really hard for us to support them. And a lot of times they're going to take custom coding to get it all to work. We can't make everything work with every theme, and there's only so much work my customer service agents can do to make it work with your theme. So when you get to the project or you get to a theme that it doesn't work with, like you said, Annie went in and switched you to a Brooklyn theme, which is one that we support, and everything worked. If you're going to have one of these themes that's not a major theme or like one of the most popular themes, you might need to get a developer to work with you on this because not every app is able to support every theme. We always say, like, if you go with debut, you're going to be supported 100% of the time. But as you get to some of these more, custom themes, we can't support everything, and their custom coding overwrites our coding. So you're going to run into issues. So we always recommend going with, you can do a lot with a debut theme, and it works great with everything. So I know you don't want to switch. The option, if you don't want to switch, is to hire a developer to help you get everything to work. I can't have my agents spending 8 hours getting your theme to work because I've got thousands of other people for them to help. So, um, hope that helps with that question. Karen, I'm unsure about the secondary question you're asking here. To customize the store solely to what we prefer with a website, but still use ShineOn platform. If you want to go ahead and build your own website, that's where you should use Shopify and add our theme to it. If you are building like a WooCommerce website, there's no way to integrate with that with the platform. What you're going to have to do is integrate your WooCommerce to connect to Shopify Lite and then come in. So clean that up for me a bit and ask another question. I'll see if I can get to it. So Daniel, I think you're looking to do some sort of like bulk ordering where you want to order like 50 of your own product and have it sent to you so you can do your own fulfillment. We are not a wholesale company. We do not do bulk orderings. We don't have a system for you to, it's not like AliExpress where you can go order our products, we'll send them to you and you can do fulfillment. We are a fulfillment company, so we are in charge of the fulfillment. So you can order samples, but when it comes to like you want to own the shipping process, that's just not something that we offer right now. Karen, I can't talk about our other sellers and where they have success and where they don't. I don't want to give away what websites they are, what stores they are, what they're using, and how they're doing it. That is all their proprietary information. If you use ad spy tools, you'll probably be able to find them pretty easily, though. But I can't give out their information. Marcus, are there any plans to have a warehouse in Europe to avoid the new custom charges in mid 2021? I can't give you a 100% answer on that. What I can tell you is that I just went and got her a passport yesterday. I'll leave it at that. We're planning ahead for the possibility of doing that, Marcus. Let's just say that. There's a lot of thought around it. We're looking at the EU right now. Obviously, we see the VAT taxes or whatever they want to call them, taxes, tariffs, blah, 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 customs. We are looking at that and the 20% and doing some cost analysis and projections. I believe they go into effect June or July of 2021, which is this year now. But yes, that is an active discussion that we're having within the company, and we're doing some modeling and figuring out. We're also scouting out locations and things like that, and figuring out what could work and what couldn't work. And we're running some tests currently in the EU so that we can hopefully be able to help you with all of that. And also add a huge service for all of our sellers. So, Marcus, it's in our brains, it's on our papers, we are working on it. So the ShineOn.com store is not an open store. It's not an open marketplace. If you post a product to ShineOn.com and then you go to ShineOn.com, you're not going to find your product. It's not listed on our store. It is a hidden URL. It's a non-indexed URL. The only way people should be finding your product is either through a retargeting ad or through one of your ads. Otherwise, no one should be able to find your product. And when you do land on your product, it's not easy to get off your product and go find other products. So people shouldn't be able to find your designs and copy them. That being said, if you're running ads, people can be ad spying you. And if they see you have a really, really good ad, they might go and try and copy your ads. And if you do find someone doing that and copying your designs, in the footer of ShineOn.com, there's a DMCA form where you can go and file a request for us to review other people. And if we see that they have copied one of your designs, we will take their designs down. So I hope that makes sense. Someone asked about the supply theme again. I don't know that it works. I've heard that it doesn't work, just from Francis here, I believe. I recommend Debut. There's some other of the free themes that we 100%, I know they all work with. Brooklyn, Debut, those two are probably going to be, I believe Turbo is one of them. But I know that I use the Debut theme on all my stores that I do because I know it works and it's our #1 most supported one. So David, I'm glad you think Annie is awesome. We recently expanded our customer service team and we are looking to even further expand our customer service team and bring our response times down and help get you a better level of support. So I hope you're seeing it's getting better and we hope to have it even better and better throughout 2021. Targeting on Facebook, you're going to want to go to YouTube and look at Michael's videos. He does a really good job covering how to do ads and targeting. That's not my specialty. My specialty is in e-commerce and creating stores and marketing and things like that, not necessarily Facebook advertising. Greg, I don't know that I have a list of themes. We might have some written down somewhere. I know the ones, I know our developers have a list of themes that they do testing for, so I can look at getting a list of supported themes. So I will look at that. Hey, can you sit up, please? Okay. So the way sample ordering works, Daniel, is we do your orders by product. So if you have like a Forever Love, you can order a silver and a gold, and those will get grouped together into one order. But if you go order a different product, even if it's still a Forever Love, that's going to get grouped as its own order. So you're going to get charged shipping per each one of those. If you want to order a little bit bulk order of samples, you're going to want to talk to an account manager like Ian or Zach who can facilitate doing that for you. Linda asked, does it cost to sell on your platform other than percent you keep from each sale? So there's a breakdown in a knowledge base article, but basically you have a base cost, you have a 6.49% platform fee. Sometimes there's some coupons added on from retargeting that you might see. Otherwise, the rest is yours for commission. Taxes and shipping are added on separately, so you don't ever see that. But there's a good knowledge base article on platform charges. And if you go to our support, our knowledge base page, which you can find in the tools and updates section, it'll list out a full breakdown so you can do your own calculations on what you guys will be seeing. Shipping to India is probably 2 to 3 weeks right now, just because it could be longer, but I'm going to go with 2 to 3 weeks on shipping to India. Is there a tutorial on how to upload your products to a Shopify store? Yes, ShineOn You. If you have the app downloaded on your store, you go into the app at the top, there's like a updates or a tools or a help or something. It's one of those buttons. If you click that, you're going to get sent to a pages.shineon.com. And on there is a link for ShineOn You. Inside ShineOn You, there's an entire section on the Shopify app and how to create the different styles of products for each in the app and publish them to your store. So follow that walkthrough, and that should help you with getting any products created and how they get to your Shopify store. Hopefully that helps you. Um, so can I buy products for myself as a sample at the base cost? You can buy samples if you're using the Shopify app. If you are using the platform, we currently don't have a way for you to buy samples. So if you're looking for samples, you need to do it through Shopify app. I believe it's $5 a sample, plus you get charged for shipping. Francis, I'm not sure who you're telling me to have email you. That upload is tricky. Tell him to email me. Linda says, if I only want to sell in USA, how do I get rid of the ship times that show up to the customer? Are you on Shopify? If you're on Shopify, you control all of that. If you're using the platform, we only show international shipping once people put in an international address. Otherwise, they get shown our basic USA shipping. So. Butterflies don't hurt us. You're right. Sorry. They just tickle us. Do you want to come sit down here? On your nose? They tickle your nose? Sorry. Are we watching a show about butterflies, apparently? Daniel, reach out to Zach or Ian on Facebook. Either that or it's Ian or I want to say Zach at ShineOn, Z-A-C-H at ShineOn. Your tummy's hungry? We'll eat food here. I'm almost done. So when you put our app on your store, you have to create the product in our app. Once you do that, it will publish that app into your store. Then you can go into Shopify, find that product, and put it in the categories that you want. It's just going to get put in your base catalog. So when you create a product in our app, which is on your Shopify store, that product gets created and then posted into your store. So if you're creating products within your store, not within our app, they're not connected at all to our app. So you have to create our products in our app, so then they get put on your store. If you take a product that you created with our app and you go into Shopify and you duplicate it, it's no longer connected to our app. So you have to create all your products in our app. You can duplicate your product in our app, but you can't create a product in Shopify and then connect it to our app. It has to start in our app, then it'll get pushed to your Shopify. Once your product's been created on your store from our app, it'll get created on our store. Then you can go and put it in all of the different collections that you want. But you have to start in our app creating the product and not in the platform. You have to have the app on your store. So you should go into Shopify, go to apps, open up ShineOn, create your product. It will then be put in your store. All right. Someone asked if it's too late to start Valentine's Day, and no, you've got another like 10 days before shipping cutoff. So 10 days to make some money. We're seeing sales go up right now. So start now, don't wait. You're running out of time, but you still have some time. Francis, I send John at ShineOn a message, and I'll try and help you out with this. I'm not following what you're doing. It should just all be working. I can't do it. So Gail asked when I say create a product. So we have base products. So let's say we've got our pick products, right? So like the love knot. You're creating a message card. So when you go into our app, you're going to go, I want to create a love knot. And then it's going to go, okay, upload your message card. You upload your message card. You get to name the product, write a description, create a price. You've then created a product. If you're doing a graphic piece, you have to go and say, I want a dog tag. You click create dog tag. You then upload your design. Then you create a title and all that. You publish it. You've then created a product. We have our template products, right? We have our base products. You are going to add some sort of customization to all of those to create an individual product. You could have an entire store that is all Love Knot products with different message cards. Those are all different products. They use the same base product, but they are different. Can you sit down? They are all different products because they have a different customization, like the message card.
So high. Do you want to see picture?
Linda, I'm not sure what you're saying shows shipping times to other countries. We aren't doing that. That sounds like that's something in your Shopify store showing that. We're not going to show shipping times to other countries. And if you're talking about on the product page, you have complete control of all the sections on top of the product page. So if we're saying international shipping times, you can just delete that out. Well, I've covered all the questions I've gotten so far. Someone asked, does it work with Wix? Currently, we don't have a Wix integration. We only have the Shopify integration. So, no. Linda, if you have a screenshot, you can send it to John at ShineOn on Facebook, and I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. I am working from home today, obviously, with this little one. So I don't know how responsible I'll be today, but I will do my best to get back to you. But that seems like a good 30-minute session here. I think I got a lot of questions answered. I want you guys to enjoy selling. Get out there, get ready for Facebook. Don't forget, if you're on the platform, I really want to hear when you get your first sale with an earring. I want you to post in our Facebook group about the fact that you just got an earring. And I want you to be like, I just made $10 doing nothing. I'm really excited to start hearing people post that. So, Francis, I went over this already. Our customer support phone number is not for sellers. It is for customers. Do not call it. We're not going to call you back. You're right. They are not. Our agents are not there to help sellers. They're here to help people buying. If you have a seller question, you need to create a ticket. I know it might not seem like we get back to you right away. It's because we have thousands of tickets we are answering every day. We will get back to you. We will get your question answered. Be patient with us, but calling the phone number is not going to get you anywhere. So, all right. You guys all have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. Get out there and sell. I'm going to go enjoy some father-daughter time. So thanks for joining. And I do this weekly. So if you want to come back next Friday, come back next Friday. We'll do it again. I can answer more questions. Enjoy your weekend. Happy selling, guys.